Hey guys, Vegas Sports Union coming back to you live.
We back.
End of May, but we couldn't choose a better time.
Yeah.
Great news, great things happening. The cities are opening back up. Everything's calming down. It's sad that there's some stuff still going on. We'll get to that in a second, but first of all, look at my man's beard.
Gotta
How
trim
cute
it.
that is.
It's getting too hot.
It's getting
Gotta
too
get-
hot.
A new look, you know?
And we want to give a shout out to our sponsor that hooked him up, Legends Barbershop. They do everything. Fades, tapers, flat tops, bald, you name it. Hot towel shaves. They're a shave parlor as well. Their shop is amazing. If you're a sports fan, you'll fall in love. You'll want to keep going back at least once a week, man. Just to get in there and feel the atmosphere of it.
They'll cut your back hair if you need to. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a price for it, but yeah, they'll clean you up.
But my man Danny and Manny, it's a family-owned and operated shop. Locals here from Las Vegas, natives. It's amazing to be sponsored by somebody that's from here, and it shows love back to our community as well. They do donations, they do all kinds of drives as well. But check them out, guys. They're on Patrick. The actual address is 3345 Patrick Lane, Suite 115. You can follow them on Instagram at Legends Barbershop LV. Facebook, JJ Barbershop, and you could call them at 702-778-1441. Again, 778-1441. They will hook you up, guys. Of course, make an appointment. They are going by guidelines. They don't want to be crowded in there. Trust me, they will hook you up. You got a wedding? They'll cut you. You got a date? They'll hook you up.
If you're trying to look nice, to go to your living room or your sala.
You got a court date? Man, the judge would be like, that cut, you ready to go.
Yeah, dismiss all charges.
Only up, right? But guys, go check them out, man. They're great, they're humble, and we love them. We also want to give a shout out to our other sponsor, the Carrillo team, United Realty, also locally owned and operated. They will get you whatever you need. Rental property, you want to buy, you want to sell, you want to trade, whatever you need. You want a house, you want a mansion, you want a boat house. I mean, they'll do it. Whatever you're looking for,
Lowest rates.
He's got a testimony of them, right? They
Yeah.
help you out?
They got me this place.
See? We're not lying here, guys. And we want to say thank you so much for supporting our channel and helping us out. But then just back to the real world, guys.
Sports world.
First, you want to give a little moment for George Floyd that was tragically murdered. It's disgusting to see that racism is still very well alive, and we're seeing it firsthand. We wish that everybody is safe out in Minneapolis. Don't go out if you see people rioting and looting. It's not safe. If you want to protest,
Do it peacefully.
Peacefully, guys. Make a statement, do something that you want, but don't go and burn somebody's business down. Don't go out and try to potentially hurt people just because they're from a different race.
Don't retaliate to the people who weren't involved.
It's tragic. It's amazing to see all these athletes, though, speaking up and having a word and saying what they need to say and supporting this cause. Not just African American athletes, Caucasian athletes, Mexican athletes, everybody. Everybody's trying to say something because it's very well known.
Yeah, everybody agrees on that. What happened. So
I just want to say that let's unite, guys. Let's get through this. Let's not be violent. Violence is never gonna solve anything. It won't bring back George Floyd. Taking somebody else's life won't do that either. So let's figure out a way to change the way that people are, I guess. Our condolences to their family, and we hope that there's peace soon.
seek justice.
And back to our city. We're opening up
Slowly but surely.
We're gonna be back on our toes, guys. Casinos are opening up. Great announcement that hockey's coming back. Of course, our Golden Knights here, guys. Of course, they did good their inaugural season. We're hoping they do better. And with this short-term playoffs that they're talking about, ESPN is saying that it's gonna be the best. 2020 is gonna be the best playoffs ever.
Well, they already announced that they're gonna come back, which we don't know exactly what date is, but they're gonna come back and it's gonna go straight to playoffs with 24 teams, and they just gotta figure out what the finances are, what revenue they're gonna lose and stuff like that. They just have to agree between the players, the team, and the organization. But they already announced it, so pretty much they're just.
So they're reaching pretty much because they just announced that they're gonna come back because everybody else is actually in the works.
Yeah.
They got proposals.
Still
they got
negotiating
votes, they got
contracts.
deals. Exactly. So they're gonna like they're just saying we're not gonna get left behind. Let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
let's just put it. Let's just make an announcement. Say we're coming back, which is great, especially for our city because that's the only professional team that we have out here right now. So, well, sorry about that. We do got the Las Vegas Aces. I apologize to the ladies. They're amazing.
Disrespect.
Eventually, they're gonna win a championship, man.
They
they're
got
great.
close. They got
They're-
close.
Exactly. They're great.
Yeah.
You know, but they do have they didn't set a date. They're just saying they're gonna come back, but let's hope they do, and let's support our team and go for a championship. You know.
Yeah, so with NHL, it's what they're gonna discuss is because most of the revenue is from people going to the actual games, the stadiums. So in other sports, they're more on TV revenue, and a lot of people don't watch NHL as much as any other sport unless you're a devoted fan. Any fair weathered fan probably just watches it during the
Playoffs and
playoffs.
finals.
Yeah,
I'm guilty, guys. That's what I do. I'm not a big fan of hockey. Of course, I've gone to 2 games. It's amazing.
it's a good
The
experience.
atmosphere, guys.
It's
I went
fun.
to a Golden Knights and Chicago Blackhawks game. There was like a total of 7 goals made between both teams. It was amazing. The place was about to like set on fire, guys. It was crazy. So I recommend going to check one out if you guys have time. If you guys could make that visit, it's amazing. I mean, you guys won't regret it. You're gonna get your money's worth for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, so that's why they wanna announce that they're not far behind because they want that revenue. They need it.
They need
It's a must.
But like I said, if they putting the pressure on more of the players and the owners to make a deal, because once they announced it, it kind of puts them like, you know what, we gotta do whatever it takes to put the product out there. Put it just start it, like no matter what, sacrifice money. We'll figure out what's gonna happen next season if that's gonna be pushed. They just wanted it to happen. I mean, by them announcing it, kind of saves face on the league. But hopefully it's sooner than later, because they're thinking about just doing it in 2 cities, and they still don't know what 2 cities they're gonna do it.
See, they still haven't
They
figured
got
it out.
They got to worry about testing. They got to worry about how contained it's gonna be, if they're gonna be able to bring family. It's just a whole process how they have to figure that out. But it's good news.
They made the first step. They're moving in the right direction. Let's just hope we see that soon. Let's go move on to the NBA, which already has proposals. They have a bunch of suggestions. They do have their vote this Thursday coming up to see if they're actually going to start again and when they'll start again.
And how? Like, is it going to be the finishing of a couple games for the season? Is it going to go straight to playoffs? Which team is they going to allow on the playoffs? Is they're talking about the West Coast has more contenders, the lower C ones that still have a chance. Which I like. This is what I like. They proposed a group stage knockoff round, kind of like what they do in soccer or in FIFA, of having some teams in groups and then playing each other, and then whoever makes it out of that group advances to playoffs. It kind of gives everybody a chance to actually make it to the playoffs, but I don't think that passed. But they're gonna continue talks. The main thing
So what
that
there's-
headline is Zion, right?
Yeah, big time. So what their plan was, the 22 teams plan. The 22 team plan will include teams that are currently within 6 games of the final playoff spot in each conference.
There could be 9, 10 seed.
right?
Yeah.
And so what that was kind of proposed is so the Pelicans can make it to the playoffs.
All about Zion.
Hey,
They're putting all their chips on Zion, man. He's gonna take.
it's amazing. He's breaking records with the ratings for the draft. As soon as he got drafted, the ratings went right down. Everybody tuned out because they were just waiting to see who would draft him and where he was going to go, which everybody already knew. But that's what it was.
He's already breaking basketball courts with
for
his
his
weight.
for his summer league appearance, record breaking numbers as well.
Yeah.
Who watches the summer league? Not
He
everybody.
even caused an earthquake in Las Vegas. Don't forget about that. That's how big he is.
When he came out of his shoe, that was talked about everywhere.
Broke the shoe.
This guy
Busted his shoes.
This guy here is just.
He's like LeBron
He's
and
money for TV. Like it's
On steroids.
crazy. It's crazy how much attention this kid is getting.
Yeah.
Which I mean, he deserves it. He played his heart out. He played his butt off. He's doing what he has to do to be a number 1 contender. He came in. He put up great numbers.
Yeah.
People think he wasn't going
Showed
to. There
up.
was debate about is he healthy? Is he not going to remain healthy? He's healthy as he can be right now, and he put up numbers. He's contending. He is doing phenomenal. So That's what people are saying, that they want to kind of get him in there to get a chance so people really watch the playoffs all the way through so there could be more money made, right? It's all about money.
That's all it is.
That's what everything is, really, if you think about it. But hey, I don't disagree. For me, I don't care about the money. It's entertaining to me to watch, to see what he does.
Yeah.
And to see him, Lonzo Ball, a few other guys that are, they got traded off, Ingram, like, if these guys go out and make it, watch them win it, what would happen?
Laker fans.
The debates about, is he better than LeBron James and Michael Jordan now?
That, and then Laker fans will probably be on some kind of watch because they just gave up a whole team for that.
It's crazy.
But no, that's
It's a young squad, so they
look promising, man.
A lot of time.
They look promising, and
they're
if they can be the future. The way they're getting built, dude, they can be the next little Warriors, like a team that they didn't think was gonna dominate for so long. They got the potential to do it. And then the how they're gonna host it, where they want to do it in Disney World.
Yep.
All in Orlando. And
I wish they would have came here. They would have took the MGM offer and came to Vegas.
Yeah.
Especially with everything opening up. Oh man.
Vegas was one of the proposed Vegas Strip because everything's closed. So it was one of the proposals to have them in our hotels when it was closed.
Don't quote me on this. I guess it was the MGM properties that were proposing that they would give hotels specifically just for the team, so nobody else will get in there just besides the team themselves.
Team,
the staff, medical,
towel guy,
everybody. Even the I would love to be the towel guy for one of the teams, right? You need a towel?
Yeah.
Need some water? What you need?
Yeah.
I got you.
Can we clean shorts?
Josh, you need a new one?
You guys may wear those? No? Yeah, okay.
But I mean, it would have been awesome, right, to have him here in the city, but it's reported to be at Disney World, and man, I mean, I just hope.
But they're planning on opening at the end of July too, and the NBA is thinking about starting in July 31st. So I don't know how they're gonna do that. It's gonna be weird, because if they open up to the public, that's gonna put everybody in harm. The thing is with
I doubt sports. Sorry to cut you off, but I doubt sports is gonna open up to the public anytime soon.
Yeah, well, they're gonna have to, because that's where they make the money.
But I mean, if they want to keep their $1 million players safe, they're gonna have to just guard it for a minute. The ratings for TV, the sales of their jerseys and everything else, it's still gonna be there. These are $1 million teams. That's what people don't understand. And the owner, this is just what my thought is. The owners are trying to make it seem like, oh, we're losing money. How much money have these guys made for you? How much money do you guys even have?
But it's not just the owners. If they don't make money, they can't pay the players. The players make a lot of money. I mean, the owners makes a lot too, but the money it's off revenue, which is the sales and the merchandise and the TV ratings. And if you don't have that product given out by giving people the chance to go to the stadium, even if it's a reduced capacity, they have to put.
If I was in that position of taking a pay cut so that I could continue playing for years to come, once this all blows over and everything's back to go, cut my salary for a second. Maybe for a season, that's it. Don't do it indefinitely. Don't switch in my contract, whatever it may be. I'll take a cut for the season, you know what I'm saying? But I can't speak because I'm not an athlete. I don't get paid that much money. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Because they get used to that money. You're expecting $10 million half a season, and they're gonna take it away. So now if you're making $30 million, $40 million on a season like LeBron is, and they're gonna take a one third of it. I mean, it might not hurt him, but if he's used to that money, it's gonna hurt him.
Especially the young guys.
It's the lower end people. That's
the ones really starting to make money.
Yeah, when they're making like 300K, vet minimum $2 million. Those lower end guys are the ones who are gonna be hurting because they're gonna be less on money. So they're not as comfortable as these bigger top tier guys. So we'll see, man. I mean, I hope they negotiate to put the product, because with the ratings that happened with UFC, just putting it on TV and just happening, the ratings were as big as when Conor McGregor fought Floyd Mayweather.
And if they start doing these blockouts, how they do, it's going to be even more revenue.
Yeah.
Because we have, like, for the nights, they block it out all the time that we can't watch it. We have to go to a game, or we have to purchase something for order us to watch it, which is pretty sad, and it sucks. If that wasn't
all about money,
more people are watching it. More people are consuming at bars. More people are consuming at restaurants. People that don't drink. More people are consuming it outside of the stadium or whatever it may be, that are still gonna have to get gear from somewhere to go represent their team.
Yeah.
There's still stuff being spent on those franchises. They're still gonna make money regardless. And like I said, this is eventually gonna blow over, for sure. It's gonna go back to normal. It might not be this year, it might not be next year, but it will.
I don't think that they can contain it. It's people are gonna get sick and they're just gonna have to, I guess, deal with it. But I don't know. It's just too much to deal with. Like I don't even know how they're thinking about how they negotiate. Because
why don't we just come up with a cure?
It's gonna take a while, and it's not that bad, bro.
They were saying in China like everybody was faced with a bunch of vitamin C, dude. Like
the numbers.
I don't know.
The numbers are like.
This is not a show about politics.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that.
We're not doctors. We're not virus experts. We're sports.
You're more likely to fall off your bed and die. The statistics are there. I'm a stat guy.
And we're talking about the numbers. And speaking about numbers, the NBA, the MLB, man, these baseball players are pissed.
Yeah.
They already took one pay cut, and they were fine with that. What can they do? They want to play. That's what they do. That's what they do for a living. They want to play. They want to get back on the field. They want to keep going. Not just that, but they need these players that have brands, that have products, that have stuff. They need to keep playing. They need to hit their stuff relevant. So they want to get back on the field. So they're going to do whatever it takes to get back on the field. People that are champions, people that are looking for rings, people that are looking to improve their stats, people that are looking for another deal. You know, they want to play. So the MLB. The
MLB is not looking promising with if they're gonna come back even this season, because with the stuff that's going on, it's kind of like the MLB is trying to put it onto the players, and the players are gonna at the end of the day gonna look bad because they don't want to take less money. I mean, I wouldn't either, but if there's no revenue coming in, how are they able to play? Some players are wanting to show what the owners like the financial show exactly what's going on like behind the doors, and MLB doesn't want to do that, so that's why they're going back and forth. The union is fighting for the players. Then you got that agent that everybody hates that got Bryce Harper that big money. What's his name? Boris something. He's trying to get involved in it too, and then Trevor Bauer called him out saying don't get involved in union. Scott Boras, yeah. Trevor Bauer, the pitcher for the Reds, he called out, say, Scott Boras, I don't know what your agenda is. If you're trying to get on some kind of deal, don't be getting involved with the union. It's a big mess with MLB, so I don't even know.
But Scott Boras is getting these players money, and he's saying don't take no more pay cuts because it's not right for you guys. And he's saying don't bail out these owners. They're crying, we're going to lose revenue, we're going to lose money. But dude, you guys are also players. If you guys don't play, they're not making money either.
The only thing I don't agree with, I mean, I do. We're of course, we're the union, right? So the only thing with baseball is just that they need to figure out how to do how they get pay players when they come in, like a big name. Like if let's just say Kyle Murray came into the baseball instead of football, he would be. The way they do the contracts in baseball is just that they get paid really low for so long, and then they expect to get a big money deal. And for a long time, like 10 years, that contract, those are not worth it. Those big contracts, like Bryce Harper's, Giancarlo Stanton, they get a lot of money. Baseball gets a lot paid for so long, so they need to figure out how to.
They are injury prone, but not as much. They're not that much of a physical contact sport. Does that make sense? So they're able to play.
Stanton is like a freaking paper. He gets you blow on him, he gets hurt.
These players are able to play for longer periods of time. They retire way later than a basketball player would, than a football player would. So even a hockey player would.
Well, look at that player for the Mets is still getting paid like 10 years after he got retired, $1 million every June.
I'll take that.
I mean, like I said, they have to figure out when they come in as prospects, pay them their money. Don't wait until they have to go to arbitration and show their stats and stuff like that. Oh, if I want this,
they become superstars. Right?
Yeah, I know. When they get paid superstars, if they're prospects that become superstars, pay them right then and there. Don't wait until look at what happened to Chris Bryant from the
Cubs.
The Cubs. His contract went to arbitration and he's not getting paid as much as he should.
Coming out of Bonanza High School, by the way, up in Vegas. Shout out.
So I mean, like I said, it's a big mess with MLB. They're gonna try to figure it out, but a lot of people are doubting it.
When it comes to money, it's such of a mess. It's such of a problem. It's too much. right? Remember when it was Little League and it's let's just play to have fun.
Yeah, that's
Let's just go out there and
yeah.
have fun, guys. And then we'll get a participation trophy saying you did good out there.
Yeah,
I mean, of
slap in
course
the
it's-
butt, go in there.
It's a little different, of course. It's Major League Sports. It does generate a lot of money, but dude, I'm just tired of not having nothing to watch, man.
Yeah, I don't know how you non-sports fans do it, but that's your life is pretty boring. Just gonna.
No
say that.
offense
I mean,
to
yeah.
you guys that are boring, but
I'm just I mean, you find out a lot of new things. Like I found out my roommate is actually my wife, and I have a 7-month-old baby, and I didn't know that.
and
I'm not just joking.
even if you guys don't watch sports, we allow bandwagon people. It
Yeah.
happens all the time. I mean, the sports haven't been on for 3 months. I bet you people already forgot who you were rooting for last year. So, if you want to hop on a new team, hop on a new team.
And if
But enjoy sports,
and
guys.
all those wives that got mad at husbands watching sports, you guys were good for a couple months, so you guys should get off their backs. And as soon as it starts coming back again, you can start getting mad at them again. But right now, give them a chance. Okay, they have to deal with
They're suffering.
you now.
They're going through withdrawals. And everybody's fine out there. but man, we just need to get this back on the road.
Bring something back.
So I hope that the baseball starts back up. Of course, that's my favorite sport.
Soccer?
They're talking about 82 games for the season. Talking about 100 games. We don't know. I just hope it comes back.
Baseball, if they do come back, they were talking about it. They're gonna do double headers to catch up a lot of games. So in baseball, you can do that because
See,
You
that's
don't
what
run.
I'm saying. They want to do that, but they want to cut people's pay. When you're doing double headers, you're throwing more pitches. You are more prone to accidents, to injuries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they're not starting in their.
Well,
they're not starting in they're starting their starters.
Well, the part of the negotiation, if they do double headers, they can sub. Like the Dodgers. The Dodgers
Yeah,
have like
they have like an
they're-
infinite
they're-
DH or
yeah,
whatever.
their bench pretty much can be starters in different teams. So what they want to now they want to change part of the negotiation. If they do double headers, they let more people on their active roster instead of having people on the reserves. So more players for more games. But then you don't have the big old guys playing all the games. That's gonna suck too.
So the promising only other big sport besides UFC and boxing, actually, there is a card June 9th and 10th for I think it's Top Rank Boxing. They have a card. I haven't seen the fighters.
They got one
Yeah, coming up.
coming up soon
June. Yeah, that's like in a week or two.
in Nevada here.
Yeah.
So did they even agree on the boxing ammunition? I mean,
Well, they got the
athletic
card set up
commission.
and everything. They were talking about it. I think Tim Bradley and some other guys were going on it. I didn't really watch the video full term, so I really don't want to expand into it because I don't want to sound like a fool. But I do know they do have fights coming up.
We're full all the time.
But the Premier League has facts. But the Premier League has a return date of June 17th.
But Bundesliga is playing.
Oh, they started already too, right?
They played. Yeah, they've been playing. Premier League, for those who don't understand soccer, is football. It's English. They're gonna come back soon, and that's one of the top leagues. La Liga is probably gonna come. No, not La
No,
Liga.
La Liga already announced it too, didn't they?
The Italian Serie A, Italy, which is they're announcing too that it's gonna come back, and that was one of the biggest hotspots in the world. Probably the highest one.
People are recovering, man. We're getting back to normal. That's
If you survive, you survive. If you no, it's not.
But let's just be sensitive to the subject still. But guys,
Yes.
protect yourself, of course. I'm glad. You know what the good outcome about this whole thing is that everybody's gonna be cleaner now. People are gonna be watching their hygiene, washing their hands more often. Hopefully, I'm hoping that. I hope that's what happens. So you don't. I don't know, man.
When you're in line in Panda Express and that guy behind you is not giving you no space, he's probably gonna give you space now.
Yeah, But I don't know how buffets are gonna do though. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of them at first, anyways. But I don't know how that's gonna happen with that industry. I mean, there's people that are still gonna go. to them.
Things are gonna change. Like look at me. I work for the post office. It just opened up the door that the convenience it is to order online, and we think it's not gonna go down. The packages are gonna keep coming. So maybe malls are gonna be closing. JCPenney announced they're closing so many stores. So is Victoria's Secret.
I think Nordstrom too, or something.
So
like
think
that.
about
One of the, no. Neiman Marcus, whatever that other.
I mean, if the people you gotta like Bear Grylls, overcome, adapt. You have to see things like this. Like technology changed the world. This pandemic changed the world. So you gotta adapt. So maybe stores are not gonna have that much products anymore. So you just go if you still want to go to the mall. Maybe they have things on the computer and you get a kiosk. They're gonna find ways. We're all.
people adapt. Everybody adapts.
Yep.
Educate yourself. Stay healthy. Stay clean, guys. That's all we can pray for. That's all we can ask for. We're glad to be able to still do videos. We both not ever tested positive for COVID. You've been tested before?
I haven't got tested.
Me either, but I feel great.
Yeah.
I don't have no symptoms. Nobody I know has
I
symptoms.
think we were sick in January. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't say we.
No,
I wasn't.
me and my wife, we were sick in January before, which they say some people were. I had a really bad cough for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, my wife did too. But you know what? Like I said, let's take care of ourselves. Let's watch what we eat. Let's.
Am I considered a survivor?
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
You made it.
I'm a survivor. But no, stay safe. Keep your distance.
Guys,
and support small businesses. Please go to a small bar. Go drink up. Be normal again.
Don't be an alcoholic, please. But go shop at your local restaurants, local stores, community, whatever it is. Our city needs that support.
Barbers.
Another thing is grow some vegetation in your backyard, man. Plant some seeds. Do some vegetables. Do something different.
Can you even grow anything here in Vegas?
I got watermelon. I got squash.
You got watermelon in your backyard?
Yes. Man, I'll get a video for you guys up so you guys can see what I got. I got I got squash, watermelon. I got jalapenos. I got peppermint. I got cilantro. 2 other things.
You know who's gonna show up to your house, right?
Who?
The government. You're self-sustaining. They don't want that. I'm just joking. Are you gonna put a windmill up there?
Hey.
They're like,
do
nope.
what you gotta do,
Uncle
man.
Sam's gonna be knocking on your door, bro.
Guys, so our new goal for this podcast and this show is to try to keep it just a little too short. We don't want to go over long. We have a lot of information. We want to keep them going. But just for our viewers, so you guys don't get bored of us talking for one session,
Fall asleep.
we're just going to go ahead and cut it short for you guys. We thank you guys for watching. We thank you guys for telling your friends, your family, your girlfriends, your side chicks, whoever you guys got. Let them know. Let your side chick's boyfriend know. Any sports fan you guys got.
Like I said, just grab their phone when they're sleeping, and just all you gotta do is subscribe. That's it.
It's not that hard, guys.
It's not that hard. I like it.
It's not that hard. We did get word Miguel's going to be here next Friday, so we'll have him back on the show. Get his intake on a few things that are going on. We also are getting sponsors, which is amazing. If you guys would want to have your business on here, let us know. Hit us up. If you have a local business you want to support, we'll be happy to throw your name out there, your number, wherever you guys are located, whatever you guys are selling, doing, any services you guys got. We'll throw it out here, guys. Don't worry about it. That's what we like to do. We like to help our community. We like to help each other. It's all for the best, We'll do our traditional one take a minute. Mr. John Wayne, what you got?
I don't know. No, thanks for watching us. Just keep sharing.
Sorry to interrupt your minute, but it's so funny because I tell these guys every single week we're gonna do this. Think of something. It doesn't have to be sports related. Whatever you got on your mind right here, spill it.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my hands. When you put me on the spot like that, yeah, it just blank.
But the thing is, I don't put you on the spot. You
put me in the spot. No,
Guys,
but
go ahead.
no, just stay safe out there, man. Just keep watching our videos if you're still in quarantine, which you shouldn't be because everything's opening up. But yeah, that's it.
So I want to take a minute to talk about my real estate profession that I got going on. I've been doing it for a little bit over 4 years, 5 years, something like that. I lost count. Great time to buy, great time to sell. I don't want to get too into it. I want to make it a whole commercial about it. But guys, any information you guys need, call me. I'll be happy to help you guys. There's a lot of people out there that are in doubt. They don't know what's going on with the market. Whatever you guys comments, concerns, type them up. Call me directly, 702-596-6106. That's what I do for a living, guys. There's no stupid question out there. Trust me, I know. I've asked all of them. So thank you guys.
I had a question.
Go ahead.
And it might be stupid.
That's fine. I don't want to laugh, but go ahead.
So when you're buying your own house, are you your own realtor?
No, my wife is.
Okay, because people ask me like, "Oh, you deliver mail? Do you deliver your own mail?" Which is dumb.
So Omar Lemus is talking directly to you because I've seen that comment so many times. What's the answer?
No, I don't live in my route, so I can't
There you
deliver
go.
my own
There you
mail.
go, guys. Imagine if the post office said, "Dude, pick up your own mail today."
Some people do it. Some people actually get onto the routes that they live in so they can have lunch at their houses, which you're allowed to do. But
Yes.
anyways,
At Vegas Sports Union on every social media platform: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. No Snapchat. No TikTok. Don't want to badmouth them, but just no TikTok. But
definitely not TikTok.
YouTube, anything that you guys know about, we should be on there. At El John Wayne, Mr. Carrillo _. We got Mr. Miguel Castillo. I forgot his handle. I keep doing it. I'm so sorry, dude. I know you're not here right now. but-
_Castillo.
There we
15.
go. There
Ah.
it is. 15. Don't forget it, guys.
Straight off the north.
At
Numbers
Vegas Sports
don't
Union.
lie.
Don't forget it, guys. Thank you so much for Legends Barbershop. Thank you so much for United Realty Group. And we will see you guys in hopefully a few days. We will be posting videos here and there. Follow us up and you guys will be able to see them. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night.